There's a quiet truth that most people never truly face. It's not that they lack ability. It's not that they lack opportunity. It's that they stay stuck in that space between intention and action. They think about changing. They talk about changing. They even plan to change, but they don't move. And here's the thing. Life doesn't reward intention. Life rewards action. The life you want is waiting on the other side of doing something about it. Many people think they need some dramatic reset. A new job, a new city, a new relationship, a new lucky break. But what they really need is a new, deeper level of commitment to the person they say they want to become. Nothing changes until you finally decide that staying the same is no longer an option. In this country, opportunity is everywhere, but it only works for those who show up ready to work. It's for the people who are committed, not just interested. And here's a hard truth: you are always choosing. Even when you do nothing, you're making a choice. You're choosing comfort over growth. You're choosing what's familiar over progress. You're choosing today's ease over tomorrow's freedom. Every single habit you keep is a vote for the life you're building right now. Every excuse you repeat becomes a wall between you and your true potential. But the good news: if choices built the life you have, the new choices can rebuild it, starting today. Comfort is the most dangerous place to stay for too long. Comfort itself isn't evil. It's just seductive. It makes you feel safe while it quietly shrinks your ambition. Comfort whispers things like, "Wait until you feel ready," or "Don't risk looking silly," or "You've got plenty of time." But comfort never makes you proud. Comfort never builds real confidence, and comfort never, ever creates a story worth telling. Every meaningful upgrade in your life will begin at the exact moment your comfort zone ends. Now, let's talk about discipline. So many people think it's about being harsh with yourself, about forcing yourself to do things you hate. But that's not it at all. True discipline is about deciding who you are and then acting in alignment with that identity. When you start to see yourself as someone who keeps their promises, who follows through on their word, who respects their future self, your behavior changes automatically. Discipline isn't something you do once in a while, it's something you become. And once discipline becomes part of your identity, success stops feeling impossible and starts feeling inevitable. Your mindset is literally writing your story in real time. Before your results can change, your beliefs have to change first. If you believe, "I'm so far behind," you'll hesitate. If you believe, "I'm not good enough," you'll shrink. If you believe, "I'll probably fail anyway," you won't even try. But when you shift your inner dialogue to things like, "I can learn this, I can adapt, and I can improve," everything opens up. Your mindset doesn't just affect how you feel. It directly controls how far you go in life. And what about fear? Fear is one of the most misunderstood emotions. People think fear means stop. But in reality, fear usually means you're stepping into growth. Fear shows up when you're challenging an old identity, when you're risking your comfort, when you're aiming higher than you ever have before. The goal isn't to eliminate fear. The goal is to learn to move forward with it. Every single confident person you admire once took action while they were afraid. They felt the fear and did it anyway. That's the secret. This brings us to consistency. It's the one skill that changes everything. You don't need a massive, rare burst of motivation. You need small, reliable habits. One strong decision means nothing if it's not repeated. But small, disciplined actions done daily, over time, they change everything. Consistency builds confidence. It builds momentum. It builds credibility with yourself. Most people quit way too early, not because the goal is impossible, but because the results take time to show up. Your job is to stay in the game longer than your doubt expects you to. Now, take an honest look around your life. Your environment is either fuel or friction. Who influences your thinking? What content do you consume every day? What behaviors feel normal in your circle? If laziness is accepted, your growth will be rare. But if discipline is respected, progress becomes the new normal. You don't rise to the level of your motivation. You sink or rise to the level of your environment. If you want to change your life, change your inputs, and your outputs will follow. Action is the cure for overthinking. Overthinking feels productive, but it's usually just fear wearing a clever disguise. Clarity does not come from waiting. Confidence does not come from planning. Momentum does not come from thinking. It comes from doing. Action simplifies everything. When you act, your fear shrinks, your focus increases, your belief in yourself grows. Just take the first step. The path will reveal itself after you start moving. And please, listen to this. You are not late. You are right on time to start. Comparison is a liar. Someone else's timeline is completely irrelevant to yours. Someone else's success does not delay your own. The only real failure in this life is refusing to begin. You don't need to catch up to anyone. You just need to commit to your own path. Start right now, with what you have, from where you are. Extraordinary lives are built on ordinary days. Success is rarely dramatic. It's built quietly in the early mornings, in the disciplined evenings, in the boring repetition, and in the consistent effort when no one is watching. Great lives aren't built in moments of grand excitement. They are forged in thousands of small moments of decision. Show up today, repeat it tomorrow. That's how legacies are formed. So, here's the final message. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to feel ready. You just need courage and a decision. The life you want isn't waiting for motivation to strike. It's waiting for movement. And that move starts now. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more.